And one of the impacts of President Trump's tax and spending bill, called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, could be the cost of energy. The bill calls for an end to tax incentives for wind and solar projects, which is expected to drive up electricity bills across the U.S. That's according to an analysis by Energy Innovation, a nonpartisan organization that provides energy and climate policy analysis. In some states, consumers could be paying up to $650 more every year for their energy costs by 2035. For more on this, I want to bring in Dan O'Brien. He's a senior analyst with Energy Innovation. Dan, thanks for being with us. Can you talk to us a little bit about the connection between this bill and increases in household energy costs?
Sure. Thanks for having me. Where this comes from is 3 years ago, Congress expanded a number of tax credits that are making energy cheaper for American families and for businesses. And one of those credits is the Clean Electricity Tax Credit, which pushes energy companies to build more low-cost renewable projects in the U.S. Now, these are projects that produce cheap electricity because they get free energy from the wind, from sun, from underground heat. And utilities can pass those savings on to folks like you and me in the form of lower power prices. Now, this big, beautiful bill repeals that tax credit. So there are fewer new power plants coming online, and instead, the less efficient existing natural gas plants across the country are running for longer hours of the day. And that pushes up the price of natural gas and electricity rates for both households and for businesses.
Is there a sense this will hit some Americans differently than others? Which states would be possibly impacted the most?
Yeah, so we see that the biggest impacts come in states in the South and the Midwest, especially in Missouri, South Carolina, Kentucky. These are states all with over $600 increases in home energy bills for families. On the alternative side, states in the Northeast have a lot of state-level policies that give energy companies certainty about their investments in renewables. And that shields customers from the volatility and the price spikes that we see in natural gas.
What do you see as the impact on jobs and manufacturing through all this?
Sure. So renewable deployment really spurs a lot of manufacturing because you need steel for the wind turbines, you need glass for the solar panels, and you need aluminum to frame those things all up. So we see that job losses are really focused in states with a lot of renewable deployment and manufacturing. For example, Florida, Ohio, Arizona, and Texas. And as power prices increase in these states, we expect that a lot of factories and manufacturing sites that build these products are going to offshore to other countries, and we'll see a loss of domestic competitiveness because of that.
I mean, you really do see these prices go up significantly in that chart that we saw. Is there anything that consumers can do to combat all of this?
Sure. So a lot of these incentives aren't cut off today. Some of them are cut off as of September 30th. So if you'd like to buy a new electric vehicle, for example, if you do so before September 30th, you can claim $4,000 or $7,000 off of your tax bill for the purchase of that car. Or if you'd like to make an efficiency upgrade to your home, for example, adding better doors or insulation to your home, you can claim money off of your tax bill as a result of that. And you can do that through December 31st of this year.
All right, Dan O'Brien, thank you very much for joining us.